Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-March 2024, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Gemini. Nice. The overall energy for the reading, the moon. The moon is kind of interesting in this reading because all I see in this reading is you just standing still. And it's a beautiful energy. The thing is, you don't know what's coming out of that. So that's kind of what the moon is trying to reflect here. It's kind of like, you know, you delved into the unknown and you have no fucking clue what's next. But it doesn't feel problematic. It feels actually great here. So let's see here. Starting off the reading, you get the Page of Wands crossed by the Hangman. Yeah, you're definitely standing still here. And it's a beautiful energy because it keeps you in the present moment constantly. And it's quite interesting seeing you there. In your Focus the Hermit, there's a lot of introspection here. There's a lot of you going within. In the recent past, the Four of Pentacles, you could have really decided, okay, we're doing this. What? We're going in. Okay. And nothing. That's all we're doing for now, and then we'll see after. Because there's a lot of stubbornness for you to actually assign this space for yourself. And I feel like you're in that space. It's one of those, this energy kind of comes through as, you know, 10 years ago, you could have told, man, I wish I had some time for myself where I would just not do shit and just be. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, even if you said it in passing 10 years ago, it was actually quite meaningful that it got to the point of, okay, here it is, you know, where it doesn't even matter how much time has passed. But in your strength, the Ten of Wands, it's not easy. I know it's not easy. It's not easy. You're giving me a sense of, yeah, but, you know, I'm very determined to do this, but it's not that easy. No, probably not. In the immediate future, the Queen of Wands. And standing still in your energy doesn't mean, okay, you're just, you know, slacking on your couch. It's basically, you're going about your day-to-day life. Is just energetically speaking, you're centered. You're just, you know, where you're not here a lot of the times and you're just being with what is as things come along. So it's quite a nice energy, quite peaceful. In the immediate future, the Queen of Wands, there's a sense of confidence that's coming in with that, a sense of like you start trusting yourself a lot more, you start coming out a lot more confident, and it's starting to show too. On the surface. Supporting this reading, the Ten of Cups, I mean, that's happiness. And you would get that if you were to achieve this place of just being, basically. In the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Four of Cups, oh, there's something underneath it all that makes it all very uncomfortable for you. And it's understandable. Because this energy could be very uncomfortable too. If you've never really experienced it, where, you know, okay, you can do that, stand still for like 5 minutes, right? Anybody can. If you, okay, 5 minutes, I'm not existing to the world doesn't exist to me, just what's here in front of me, and that's it, and I'm just 5 minutes. That's it. Okay, good. I did it. But when you choose to do it for an extended period of time, it's going to become very, very uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for those 5 minutes, let alone for, I choose to do this for an undetermined period of time. So yeah, that's why it's not easy, because it is going to be uncomfortable. It's a new way of being, basically. It's a new way of existing. So, yep. In your hopes and fears, the Two of Cups, I mean, you're hoping to attract love here. I'm not sure if you have anybody in mind specifically, or if it's just the energy of love that you're showing me here. But for the potential outcome, the Wheel of Fortune, that's a change. And I kind of see that as a change for the better. But let's see. Let me see the Moon. Four of Swords, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands. Yep. You're almost showing up as a monk in your energy, which it's pretty amazing. I'm like, sometimes I get some energies for some signs where I know them, you know, by now I know pretty much all there is to know about them. And then I see this energy that doesn't necessarily fit with what I know about them, and it's like, whoa, but it's an amazing energy, and it just blows my mind that, okay, Gemini got there, or Cancer got there, or, you know, things like that. It's like, oh shit. Shit in a good way. But yeah, it feels like you are using some help from outside of yourself to do this though. So maybe you enrolled in some classes, or who knows what you're doing here to help you with this just standing still. Which is fine. It's perfect. You know, whatever gets the job done. A lot of the times we may need some guidance, so that's cool. Let me do the Page of Wands. You get the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. The more you do this, the more your confidence, your level of confidence grows. Problem is you're not acknowledging that yet. So you're not feeling that. You're not feeling that sense of confidence yet. You'll feel it by the time you're done with this process. But, okay. Let me do the Hangman. Queen of Swords, the Moon, the Two of Swords. I kind of see you in this position of just trying your best to stand still, to just be with whatever's going on. You know, for example, you're outside, you're seeing those branches out there just floating away, and you're just there with that. And then I kind of see little thoughts starting to form in your head about those branches. Like, I wonder, like, if there's like the wind is blasting a little harder, what would happen? Or, you know, like you get carried away sometimes, or thoughts come into your head and they try to take you places. But they're there, those thoughts of yours, they're not there as their usual self, you know, they're there as like you hear a muffled something, like almost like they're not even there, but they're there, kind of a thing. So you still have some thinking in this process, but it's muffled. It's not, because it's not taking charge. What's taking charge is the energy of wanting to be present with what is, without having to question it. For the Hermit, in your focus, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. I don't know if you started this journey for quite a while here. I feel like you do. You did to some extent, where you didn't just wake up one day and decided, okay, as of today, I just am. I'm just existing and being in the present. I feel like you've been working to get to this place for quite a minute, but you're showing me a sense of, but it feels good. It feels a little better than what I did before, or than what I had before. So you are acknowledging a sense of confidence, a sense of growth, a sense of standing in your power, basically. Let's do the Ten of Wands in your strength, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor. You're just trying to improve yourself through all of this. You know, you're just trying to grow, basically, to learn and to grow and to improve. But it's coming from a sense of recognizing that what you did up until this point didn't work out that great. It's one of those when you recognize, okay, let me look at my life. What happened until this point? That. I don't like that. Let me try to change that somehow. Okay, let me try this. Let me try that. Let me try that, until I got to something that, oh, okay, this might work. You know? So you're kind of looking like you're coming from that place of recognizing what didn't work for you and now trying to change that into something that works for you. For the Queen of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Three of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Six of Swords. You're not relying so much on others anymore as you experience this. Where I see that sense of dependency on others, I'm telling you, you're starting to grow a sense of independence. You're just not recognizing it yet through this practice that you're doing, whatever it is that you're doing here. You're stepping back from that energy of relying completely on somebody else, which is amazing. Whether that's a friend or a significant other or whatever it is. They're still there. They're still very much important in your life. You still want to share your energy with them, but you're not completely dependent on them, where you're relying a lot on yourself, or you're starting to grow into that energy. For the Ten of Cups, in the supportive energies, you get the Hermit, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Wands. This feels good for the most part, this path you took here. It feels good for the most part because parts of it, you're questioning this process. And I'm like, what is there? Does it feel good? Yes. What is there to question? Because I still see you in the middle there, not being able to help yourself and just question things. Okay, it feels good. Why does it feel good? Who the fuck cares? Does it feel good? Yeah, go with it. Why question it? Why? What? What? Okay. Oh, Gemini, you can't help it, can you? To throw in some thoughts in there. Let me do the Four of Cups. You get in the hidden energies. You get the Six of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups. All right, so you're showing me a soul connection here that you could be tied up to emotionally, and you're a little about it. Through this process, you may discover that you may want to move on. That could be one of the aha moments you have through this. That could be a possibility. That shows up as a possibility of, okay, something about this one it's not really working out for me, so, okay, well, if it's not working out for me, why not look for something that does work out for me? Which makes sense, but you're only going to get to this conclusion from this place of clarity, because this is what's happening here. You're gaining that sense of clarity over your needs, your desires, you. Two of Cups in the hopes and fears. The Magician, the Devil, the Death card. Man, where are you? Are you in a monastery or something? What's going on here? You've got quite the poof. You're done with manifesting all sorts of crappy, unhealthy relationships. Like, I'm done. But it's like you're coming out with this vast knowledge about that, almost like, and it's not that. It's because you are gaining a sense of clarity over who you truly are and what you truly desire. And through that, you also see where you did attract all sorts of not great energies in your life. And of course you're going to come in with, okay, that no more, that no more, that, but you do it so flawless, you do it so easy, like you make it look so easy. And I'm like, who the fuck am I talking to here? You're a monk. What happened here? Anyways, great energies. It's like, okay, you're done with crappy energies, attracting crappy energies. For the Wheel of Fortune and the potential outcome, you get the Nine of Swords, the High Priestess, the Tower. The minute you start giving power to your thoughts again, and not the clear thoughts, because we all have those, but then we have those that kind of take us places. Those kinds of thoughts that take you places, you're done. all of this, you're out of the monastery, you're done. You're not a monk anymore. You're done. And I see the potential of you doing that. It's there. It's always going to be there. You know, no matter how monk you want to be here. You know, no matter how much you're going to practice this. When you take it out into your real life and integrate it and try to apply this to all of your life from here on out, the old you is always going to try to come back and be like, hold on, what are you doing here? Since when did you monk yourself? Let's get you back. You're not this, you're this. You know, so the potential of that is going to be around the corner all the time. This is going to take some practice to integrate it, you know? So it's funny how, oh yeah, let's start overthinking, and then that's it. All of this is, but no, it's not going to be a waste. It just needs to be implemented. It just needs to be practiced on a day-to-day basis. I'm not saying that you truly went to a monastery, even though that could be a possibility, but whatever it is you're learning through this experience of just standing still, even if it's you're doing this for 2 days, I don't care. When the time comes to integrate this in your life, it's going to be challenging. It's not going to be easy. Again, the old you is always going to try to pull you back, like, no, you're not going to go monk yourself here, you know? So, just be aware of that. It's not the end of the world. It's going to feel to you like, oh my God, I did all of this for nothing. No, you didn't. No, you just take it from there. It's kind of like a relapse. Think of it as a relapse when you're quitting an addiction or something. It's like, okay, it happened. You're good. Take it from there. You know, start again. That doesn't mean that all of this was for nothing, because it wasn't. Pretty cool reading. Let me see what the universe has. The Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Wands. I mean, whenever you enter a space like this of growth and of growth, that's what it is. Fear is always going to be by our side. Sometimes you're going to see it, sometimes you're not going to see it, but it's always going to be there, whether you see it or not. So this is kind of a reminder from the universe also to keep that in your heart. I'm like, in your mind. No, I'm not going to advise you to keep something in your mind. But yeah, keep that in mind. As you go through this kind of experience that opens you up to just being with what is, that kind of changes a lot of your programming of who you were up until this point. And fear of the unknown, fear of the new, fear of losing the old is always going to be there by your side. That's when fear shows up, when you're going to start overthinking things. That means you gave into that fear that's always there. So it's always going to be there. It's just a matter of you acknowledging it and still doing your thing, despite it being there, you know? And at times it's going to get to you. You're going to get to those places of, okay, I've lost everything. I did all this for nothing. No, that's just fear. So, pretty nice reading. Oracle of the Unicorns. So let's see here what you get from the unicorns. Growth. Man, I love when they show up like that. Yeah. Or monk. You got a monk unicorn. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. Growth. I think you are with that energy there, but anyways. This winged horse wants you to know that you're ready for your next stage of growth, and it is time to find someone who can guide you on your journey. Look for a mentor who has already walked the path you wish to take and can support you learning and your learning and expansion. You may feel called to take on some new study or training in your field of expertise, or to embark on a new career altogether. You may feel guided to work more deeply on your spiritual growth, monk, and elevate to a higher vibration. Whatever your next level is, this patient winged horse invites you to take baby steps in your growth, just like her fall. Be willing to make mistakes and know it's okay to be imperfect as you learn. You don't have to know everything at once, and you will never know everything there is to know. Be open to receiving wisdom and guidance from someone with the experience or skills you seek. Let go of comparing your progress with anyone else. You are doing your best, and that is plenty. Enjoy the journey of being a student and take your growth at your own pace. Keep calling in the perfect mentors to take you to each new level, and trust that they will appear when you are ready. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.